Elementary. Welcome to our very first virtual back to school night. For those who don't know, my name is Dumar Burgess, and I'm the proud principal here at Hawthorne Park Elementary School, where we soar. We create safe environments, we are on time, we achieve, and we respect ourselves and we respect others. I'd like to begin by welcoming back all of our returning families and welcoming our new families, especially our new first graders. Welcome to the Hawthorne Park Elementary family. Since beginning my tenure here at Hawthorne Park Elementary, I've been very proud of the work that we've done. We've been very progressive in terms of ensuring that our students have access to technology, ensuring that our teachers have access to high quality professional development, and working towards creating a literacy-rich school environment where we build classroom libraries and we introduce balanced literacy. We have done a lot of work in the space of ensuring that we strengthen our academic programs. But we've also done work on trying to build programs that support students' social and emotional development. We introduced our school to the Positive Behavior Support Program. That's where our SOAR program falls under, as well as for the past few years, working with our teachers to recognize and help support with the development of positive student mental health. We'll continue that work in the virtual environment and when we return back to our traditional class settings. But this year is unlike any other year. We have to figure out how to balance safety and education. But we know that regardless of the challenges and barriers and obstacles that's placed in front of us, as long as we work together and we care for each other and we're patient with each other, we can get through this. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've been working in Willingboro for more than 20 years. I've been an elementary school teacher, I've been an instructional support teacher, and an academic coach. I've also been an assistant principal before becoming the principal here at Hawthorne Park Elementary School almost a decade ago. And during that time, we accomplished many things. We had a recycling program that was recognized nationally. We actually won our playground, even though I know it was a fire, but we're working to rebuild the playground bigger and better than ever. But I've also been the home of the Burlington County Teacher of the Year and the home of the Burlington County Educational Association Assistant Principal of the Year. And myself, I was actually recognized in 2018, 2019 as the state of New Jersey Elementary School Principal of the Year. And that's because I'm committed to the work. And the work that I'm committed to falls under my personal mission, which is to create an institution that not only focuses on students' intellectual development, but also their social and emotional development. We'll continue that work regardless of what type of learning environment we're in. I'm committed to that. And our mission is directly tied to the visions and the mission of the district. I'll give you guys a few seconds to take a look at the district statements, and then we'll go on to the rest of the presentation. So in order for our online model to work, we need for all students to have a district-issued Chromebook. If you do not have a Chromebook, please email chromebook@wboe.net and they'll schedule a time for you to come pick one up. If you're having an issue with your device, please email techsupport@wboe.net and they'll schedule some time to take a look at your device. Also, it's important that our students have access to healthy meals. So for all the families at Hawthorne Park Elementary, you can pick up a meal at Memorial Middle School between 8 and 2. All children under the age of 18 will be fed at no cost. So please stop past between 8 and 2 and pick up a meal. So let's just review a few of the general virtual learning expectations. The district has a set of guidelines for us that's on the district's website. I encourage all parents to go visit the website to take a look at them, just so we can ensure that we're all on the same page. Remember, it's important for students to check in between 8 and 8:30 so they can be marked present and on time. If students are late, parents, you have to go through your Genesis and mark them in as late. We will reconcile the attendance at a later date, but we want to make sure that all students are present and on time. If you need to contact a teacher, please send them an email or send them a message through Google Meet or Google Hangout, and they'll get to you. They will not be able to get back to you during instructional time, but at some point they will respond to your message. Also, remember the same rules apply for visual appearance as well as student conduct. So we need for students to be dressed appropriate, and we need for them to act appropriate even during online instruction. The lessons, when teachers begin the lessons, and I know you probably heard this 1,000 times, please have them mute their mics because everyone in the class can hear everything that's going on. That way that we can ensure that everyone can hear exactly what the teacher is saying. Again, it's important for us all to be on the same page. And during the lessons, we're asking only for the student to engage with the teacher, not the parents, not the sibling, or any other relatives. Thank you. If you need to visit the school, you have to make an appointment. Again, we have to balance safety as well as education in order for us to ensure that we know how many people are coming in and that we do all of our checks to ensure that they're coming into a safe environment and they're not coming in creating an unsafe environment. We need for you to you can schedule an appointment by emailing Mrs. Grady or calling the school, and she'll arrange time for you to come to the school to pick up paperwork, or if we have to do some social distance meetings. Also, be reminded that social distancing will be in full effect, that we'll keep 6 feet, that everyone will wear a mask, that you'll have access to hand sanitizer, and that we do temperature checks prior to anyone entering the building. So the distance learning models that we'll be using this year is both synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous is the live instruction that you hear with your students, as well as asynchronous. At times, teachers will pre-record videos so that students can go back and they can watch them at a later date if they need some extra help or extra reinforcement. The district had invested a tremendous amount of resources in trying to ensure that our students have access to online materials and resources like Google Classroom, Aristotle Class Management, Eureka Math, and Zern. Lucy Calkins also has a online component that supports our literacy program, Clever, Raz Kids, and a variety of other programs that are designed to enhance instruction while we're working in an online virtual model. Attendance matters. So last year, approximately 20% of our students was absent 10% of the time. That means about 20% of our students was absent more than 18 days. And that not only hurts the student, it also hurts the school. It's important that our students are present and attentive each and every day. If they're not there, we cannot do our job. We cannot provide them with the high quality education. So we need for our parents and our families to go above and beyond to ensure that their students are on time and present every single day. And even in a virtual environment, we recognize that there still may be some harassment, intimidation, and bullying, and we will respond to it even in this environment. Our HIB specialist is Mrs. Garvey, our school counselor. So if you have a concern, you can always reach out to her or reach out to myself, and we will look into any matters that may be associated with bullying, because our goal is to ensure that all our students and our families have a safe learning environment. So this has been a year like no other. But as I said in the beginning, if we care for each other, if we work together, and if we have some patience, we can get through this. We look forward to seeing everyone in November, where we hope to go back to traditional classes, even with some modifications. We miss our students, and we are eager to get back to a normal learning environment. But until then, we have to work together to ensure that we continue to provide our students with the highest quality education possible. So how will the rest of the virtual back to school night work? You'll receive an email, if you have not done so, where you'll be linked to a page that looks like this. This is the navigation page. The only thing that you will have to do once you get to this page is click on your teacher's name, and you'll have access to their back to school night videos. Once you view their videos, if you have questions about the classroom instruction or curriculum, you could email them between the hours of 6 and 8 p.m. If you have personal questions, or if you like to have a meeting to discuss some personal issues you have with your student, please email them requesting some time so they can schedule that. We built in conference and prep time into all our instructional schedules so that teachers can have time to meet with families. Again, I look forward to having a fantastic school year. I can't wait for our students to be back in the building, but I know that even in this space, we will all work together to have a fantastic school year. Have a great school year, Hawthorne Park Elementary family.